everyone, we just expanded our Pure Malt line by quite a bit, so I wanted to show off the new products for you guys. First of all, we have a product that has already been in existence on our store called the Pure Malt Gel Retractable. This has been quite popular, and the deal with the Pure Malt is that Mitsubishi has taken to recycling old whiskey barrels. So this wood is going to be over 100 years old. In many cases, it's at least 150 years old. The wood is naturally dyed from the whiskey making process. So when you see like the darker wood, for example here, no dye was added to this wood or waxing or anything like that. So you are going to get, because it's wood, you're going to get this natural variation that I like so much about wood and natural products like stone. My house is full of wood and marble just because I love the natural variations. So this Pure Malt Retractable has the same exact ink and refill as the Uniball Signo RT. This comes with a 0.5 black gel ink, but you can of course replace it with any tip size or color of the Uniball RT. Same thing with the RT1. These all share the same refills. My friend who loves this pen tells me that she uses the Sarasa refills in it all the time, so you're not even limited to the Uniball Signo ink, although it is a really good ink in my opinion, so you don't necessarily have to mod this pen. So yeah, it's available in this nice silver barrel with your choice of a natural wood or a darker wood. So that was kind of what we started our Pure Malt lineup with, and because it was doing well, we decided to add, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more Pure Malt pen styles to our store. So one that kind of has a similar profile but is a 2+1 multi-pen and actually holds the Jetstream refills is this one here. This also comes with a dark brown wood or a natural wood. Now again, because it's wood, you're going to experience some interesting variation in your barrel. Just gorgeous. This barrel, even though it looks metal, is actually a plastic, so it's more lightweight still. The heaviness is more down toward the bottom of this pen, so it's very comfortable. But it of course has your black ink, your red ink, and your pencil unit. So if you like the Pure Malt look and wanted more of a multi-pen, this would be a good option for you. Now what I wanted to test out real quick is if the Uni-Style Fit refills work in here, because I know I'll get that question and I think it's very possible that they do. So let's try it. Oh, so looks like they're gonna work, but you maybe have to cut them. Yeah, I think it'll grab it. So let me go get a sharp pair of scissors. I wanted to try this mod because I know there are gonna be those of you who really want to fill this pen with a gel ink. The Jetstream is a really good ink, but some of you like to use gel ink, especially because it's more colorful. Now, I've discovered something really interesting about this pen as I'm in here. It actually has a core that would hold 3 inserts. It must share, this with like the 3+1, but there wouldn't be any way to retract that 4th one. So even though you see a spot to refill, I don't really think it would be useful. But that's kind of sort of interesting, and I could imagine that could confuse some people the first time they go to refill their pen. So yeah, so let me try this just to be certain the Uni-Style Fit refills will also work. Yeah. So you can definitely refill them with Uni-Style Fit refills. You will have to cut them down, which is not difficult at all. I didn't even use any special tools. I just used a sharp pair of scissors and I cut the refill to the same size as the Jetstream multi refills that it comes with. This will be really obvious to some people, but it's confusing to others. Because the tip size is, is part of the whole refill, you're not, even though this comes with 0.5 Jetstream refills, you're of course not limited to 0.5. You could refill it with any size of your Jetstream multi refill, or of course any size of Uni-Style Fit if you wanted to do that slight modification. So I'm just gonna lay these here so you can see. Very similar profile. So let's go with a little bit different pen. This one is still a multi, but it is this gorgeous. It's very similar to the body of a Jetstream 4+1, and it does have the Jetstream refills in it. So again, you could do that same mod that I just did with this pen with this one if you liked to use the gel ink. This is a matte black and it is gorgeous. You notice one thing that's kind of unusual about it is the slide lever here for your mechanical pencil is a shiny black rather than a silver that the majority of the Jetstream 4+1s have. And you have your black, blue, green, red, and pencil to start out with. There is a hidden eraser under this cap. Now the cap is really sleek looking. This eraser, of course, is refillable. This is a gorgeous pen. The combination of the aged wood and the matte black is amazing. I would, if you saw I think it was my first or second haul from Japan, I did haul back a Tokyo Hands Jetstream 4+1 collaboration that was not a whiskey oak, but just a different oak wood barrel. Also gorgeous, but this would be, because that was a Tokyo Hands collaboration, it's not like I can order those from my store. So this would be the closest closest thing to it that you could get without physically going to a Tokyo Hands store in Japan. And again, this is the whiskey barrel oak. That's over 100 years old, and in most cases 150 years old. Whiskey was aged in the barrel for 50 years, is my understanding. You may or may not know that, whiskey can be spelled two different ways, sometimes with an E, sometimes without. And the rule of thumb you're supposed to follow is, at least in English, if the name of the country has an E in it, then whiskey will have an E. If it's American whiskey, it would have an E. And if the name of the country does not have an E, like Scotland, then the word whiskey would not have an E in it. So my understanding is when you're talking about Japanese whiskey, you would not use an E. Just a little fun fact for you. So we have two more Pure Malt barrels left to show. These are really cool in that almost the entire barrel is the Pure Malt oak. Let me remove these tags so you can see the pens better. Now these are ballpoint. It's tapered, so fattest in the middle, and then as it goes to both ends, it tapers into thinner body. And again, available in your natural or your dark brown oak. These are holding ballpoint ink. It's the same refill that the Mitsubishi 460, which is a very popular pen, comes in. So it's just a simple ballpoint pen. You can refill it in black or blue. It is a 0.7 ballpoint. Now the final one is almost exactly like this one, but just a thinner body, really good for people who'd have smaller hands. And I'm pretty sure this is, the accents on this one are metal, not plastic. This is metal. Unless I'm crazy, this is metal. Let me see. I feel confident this is metal. I think it's stainless steel. Let's see. This one's for sure metal. These are plastic. But are the ends plastic too? Let me see. Not sure. I think this is metal, but this is plastic. Trying to be as thorough as possible here. Yeah, so this is a nice, fancy, these are considered the premium part of the line. So then here it is, the same pen, basically, same refill, but in a smaller profile. So again, if you have smaller hands or wanted something more like stereotypically feminine looking, you would like this one better, I think. The other one's a little more heavy looking. Oh, let me see here. There we go. Again, metal accents. And let me show you these side by side so you get an idea for the size difference here. See that? So then this is the thinner one in my hand and the thicker one in my hand. Definitely a weight difference there too. I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if it's just that there are so many fans of whiskey, but I certainly have a lot of whiskey lovers in my life. So I've had a really good time giving these as gifts to those people, and I'm really excited to have more variation. I think I'm gonna start using this one myself. I'm very excited about that. And I'll probably be modifying it somewhat with the Uni-Style Fit cut down. If you have any questions about the Pure Malt, please let me know, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.